Hello everyone, Macsen here. Welcome to the 59th video of my EU4 Sweden Let's Play. So during the last video I started a war on this Cherokee Native American tribe, and a ton of the allies joined in. The main reason I did this at this point is to stop the Portuguese from colonizing any more inland, or even declaring war on one of these tribes and taking their territories. So I'm probably going to be declaring war on this tribe as well, relatively soon after basically conquering this one. Apart from that, there's a rebellion going on in Netherlands territory at the end of the last video, but I sorted that out and I'm still coring up and using missionaries. Yeah, Portugal is going to be a bit of a problem in the future though. They've actually taken territory off the Inca as well down here and created another colonial nation. They're currently rivaling us, so there's going to be war against them at some time or another, I think. Yeah, you can see there. Right, so let's continue with this war anyway. So, pause. I've got an army coming back down here. Russia. Right, Russia's finally made peace. Looks like they didn't take anything. So the situation with Russia is they're down to 80,000 troops. I don't think I'm in a position to take them on really though. The thing is they're allied to Hungary and Pomerania as well, so Timurids. Yeah, even if I had full manpower back then I'd still wouldn't be in a great position. So yeah, these coming down. I think I may actually take Powhatan territory in this war. I only need to colonize one province to have access to their territories, and a lot of that territory is in the Gulf of St. Lawrence node. Right, let's engage enemy. Discovered Miami. Right, so we're currently there. There's rebellions here, so we're going to bring these forces down. Put the timer back up a bit. Army's under attack in Wyandotte. Right, just natives. Gonna say no to that. Still losing money. Don't think it's a crazy amount. Right, so great person has died. Looks like it's a military guy. Gonna say no to that. Right, so this guy. Can only really afford this guy at the moment, I think. Military Tech 15 is really good. You get extra morale, military tactics and infantry, so I may take this relatively soon actually. I'll probably hold off actually for the neighbour bonus. The natives aren't going to be a problem. If I end up in a war against Europe again, no, I'll take it. Diplomat is back. Send him to don't know actually. Right, so what's the coalitions? Still only Utrecht in the coalition, but some of these may join. I think I've warned everyone, so I'm gonna privilege to Brandenburg. Small hope that I may be able to vassal them up in a bit. Right. Alright, so we've won against those rebels. Right, the Cherokee is being completely sieged up. So I could actually make peace now. Oh, I need a diplomat. Should have kept that diplomat then. I'll get him back. I think I'll make peace actually when that comes back. When I attack this native tribe, they're actually allied to the Powhatan, so I can take their territory then, perhaps. I've got a settler spear as well, which I hadn't realised, but this colony is almost done, so there's not much point in sending it there. I'll just wait until it's done and then send it somewhere else. Right. Oh, if I move this, I'll move it up here. Alright, diplomat's back. Let's see what we can get then. The Ilwanek have all been taken as well. Not sure how much territory I should take for New Sweden though, because they're going to get rebellion issues. These aren't chords. Right, so diplomat. Right, so I want all the ones that cost no diplomatic power basically. Wouldn't be able to take that. What about Kentucky and Pennyrill? I could take that in this war. There's 54, 52 an overextension. I think... Whoa, 714 gold, I definitely want that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take everything, might as well. I can always deal with rebellions. Return cause, I don't want to do that. I probably want to keep them allied. And trade power, 77. Yeah, let's do that then. So, send a man. Okay, so they've just got their capital left. Right. Right, so New Sweden's gotten huge. I've got a ton of money, which I really need. I'm going to lower my maintenance for a bit. Right, should I declare war on these straight away? Maybe. But I could really do with lowering that for a while. So I think I'm going to get my army. I'll leave it here for the moment. What's that? New Sweden. Might position it up here in a bit. Right, some natives down there. I'll go on these down there for a bit. Right, so I've got a ton of money. What should I do with this? Right, before I do want to build a ton of docks, so I think I'm hoping to get this neighbour bonus up to 25 and spend this before 89 when the naval improvements modifier runs out. So I'll keep my money for the time being, and yeah, I'm going to wait until Portugal's colonised here as well. So I only actually would need 2 more to form a colonial nation over here now. There's no sign of any troops there, so I'm not going to attack these yet. I'll wait 2-3 years for my war exhaustion to go down. Right. No rebellions anywhere. Okay. We've called that mammal. So I want to convert this, but I haven't got an extra missionary, so I should do something about that. I'm going to get the next religious ideas. That's 360. And that also means I've completed this. Product Placatate. I've probably murdered the pronunciation of that. So product efficiency plus 10%. That's going to help out a lot. A new missionary. Let's send that to there. And I don't want to form Scandinavia quite yet because there's a ton of really amazing Swedish events that I haven't had. So money isn't brilliant actually. There's a ton of I think I'm going to move my capital actually. Trades at the moment I could do with some more merchants. A ton of my trade is being directed out of the Caribbean by Portugal, but I don't have a merchant to spare. So I'm going to move my capital over to Lubeck. And it's a case of which province to pick. Right, so I'm going to take a second I think here to figure out which province. Okay, there's a number of factors I need to take into account when moving my capital. First of all, I want it in a Lubeck node because that's pretty much the center of trade for the region. All the trade flows into there. And I've probably just about got enough power in there to move it now. I do need to get rid of the hands still. So when you move the capital, you get an extra 10% manpower wherever your capital city is. So I probably want a province that has the most manpower in the Lubeck node, and that's actually Zealand. Zealand is Danish, which I wish it was Swedish, but it isn't. But it shouldn't have any downsides because Danish is accepted at the moment, and should be for quite a while. Also, Sealand is probably going to be easy for me to protect, which is definitely an upside. As long as I've got my navy over here, no one can really get there. And also, wherever your capital is determines how fast diplomats return there and colonists as well. They take off from there. So this is definitely nearer to most of Europe than Stockholm is. In terms of colonists and diplomats, it would probably be better to stick it in Friesland, since most of my diplomacy's over here-ish, and it's nearer to the Americas where I'm colonizing. But that wouldn't be an Lubeck node. That is. So I could put it there in terms of where would be the best place for diplomats. But I think I'm going to stick it in Sealand. So can I actually move it? I can. I'm not at war, which I think was preventing me before. Right, so I think this cost me 200 points. And right, I'm going to do this. Yeah, 200 admin points. Right, this now means that I'm collecting trade here automatically, and I'm going to have to move a ton of my trade fleets around to make sure my trade's pretty good. I think this was about 23 before. So if this has gone down a lot, then it's a bad decision at the moment. If it stays about the same, it should be okay. If it goes up, obviously that means it's a good decision. Right, so my trade fleets are going to have to move them around. So the first trade fleet I'm going to move is this one. So let's put this on patrol in Lubeck. So where's Lubeck? There. I think I'm going to keep the rest as they are. I'm no longer collecting trade in the Baltic, but all of this trade should flow through now, or most of it. Pomerania is going to be collecting a lot, but they're actually the only other nation who has provinces over here. So I'm going to check this now in a few months to see what my trade's like and see if it was a good decision or not. Right. Casus Belli, we've lost that against that tribe. Power Tomi just broke the alliance of them. I actually wanted them to keep that, so that's not good. So who are these allied to now? Creek and Miami. Oh, I could conquer the Creek at the same time as declare more on these potentially. Yeah, may do that later. Yeah, but I'm getting rid of war exhaustion for a bit anyway. So let's check trade out again. 25. That looks like it's gone up, doesn't it? Well, it has gone up. And all of this trade is now being pulled out. Not sure how, actually. Oh, I'm do I have a merchant here? No, I don't. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm gonna get rid of this, take this merchant out for Lubeck though. I don't need him there anymore. Half the trade there now. Have to stick in a ton of ships in. I'm not sure I need this guy here either. I'm currently collecting trade there. I could move all my trade fleet over here. Collect. Right, I'll get this merchant back and stick it in the Caribbean anyway. I need one in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. That one's automatic. I don't want to stick one there. Yeah, I should have done this a while ago. I've had enough power here for a while, I think. So, right, 4 days it's going to take. Merchants returned. Let's stick that into Caribbean. So a lot of this should come up here now. Transfer trade power. I've only got slightly bit less than Portugal, and the other two have next to nothing. So I'm gonna transfer trade power. So it's 1.85, 9.8. Native uprising. Fine there. Hands have just made peace of Pomerania for nothing, pretty much. We've got France is now getting uppity with us. Treasure to there. Is this going to kick in yet? Not sure if it has yet. Oh, he's not there yet, that's why. Right, so Visor. Oh, we've converted Kovno, excellent. So I'm waiting on... Oh, I can do... that was a missionary. Right, I'm going to convert this culture from Lithuanian as well over here. So that's 50 points. What's trade like currently? That's actually gone back down a bit for some reason. All of that trade's going there though, that's good. What about that? Yeah, I haven't decided yet if I should move my fleet from here. Everyone's pulling it in the right direction and Scotland's taking money out. What power do I have? 41. I actually have 48 there, so maybe I should change this round. I'm gonna call that guy. Yeah. So Lubec's value's gone up massive amounts. Merchant return, they're gonna do that in a second. I've got to claim Brunswick again. Lost the Casus Belli. Right, so 11 odd. Wow, my power's gone up there as well, actually. Automatically collecting there. So, where's this to? Right, I think I'm gonna have one massive trading fleet and stick them all in Lubeck. What's my trade? 21. This can go to there. Go to there. I'm going to transfer trade power here to Lubeck. A lot of my power will move most of it on. I'm going to lose a lot of power though in a minute. Right, Netherlands. It's got religious problems. Just Agda. Let's group these up. And protect trade, Lubeck. Right, my power's gone down a huge amount, but that's because I took my trade fleet out. As soon as the Hansa have gone, I'm going to get like all of this money to myself pretty much. So it's so important that I do get rid of them. Right. Okay, spread discoveries. Diplomat has arrived back from the Cherokee. I'm going to stick that... Oh, I lost the claim, didn't I? So let's have a look. I want to claim on these guys. There's quite a few claims I can do over here now, actually. Right, so fabricate claim. Hanover. Could some nations could join a coalition now. France is now a rival. Austria's outraged. Got a lot of powerful enemies now. I can say no to that. Okay. Let's trade like 24 has gone up a bit. Okay. Let's trade like here. Scotland's taking a lot more out now, basically. But yeah, England's not even nicking trade here. They probably should be. Yeah, I think I keep my fleet there. Doesn't matter if Scotland's strong because they're my vassal anyway. Colony is now self-sustaining. Right, we formed a new colonial nation by the looks of things. Gonna turn that down. So Swedish Columbia. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it that name. I've lost the Casus Belli on England. Turn that down. Chiang Con is finished colonizing, so I've got, well, I had a settler back before, but I've only got 3 on the go, so I'll make another one. So where do I want to colonize next? Probably should. I don't want Portugal getting more territory over here, so I think I'm going to do that one. Send that there. Okay, what's aggressive? Yeah, it should be okay. Right. Right, back to Europe. Wait, this diplomatic power is nearly at the point where I want to spend it. Caspelli. What happened then? Right, Bremen has just been spit out. That's weak in Hansa, which is more than likely good for me. I may even want to vassalize up potentially. It's a way of taking territory in the HRE without war in there. Getting into war against Austria. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out in a bit. Helray have joined coalition. Casusperli, my relation slot's still 6 and I can't really get any more relation. Well, I don't want to cost myself diplomatic points. I need to get rid of Scotland. I want to keep the rest though. Right, so... Oh, that's my main fleet. Right, these are stopped trading for some reason. Oh, they can't trade there now. Right, I'm gonna put these over here. These two, I'm gonna be colonizing there in a bit, so I'll put those there actually. Any rebellions going on? Nope. Have they caught up yet? No. What a surprise. Okay. War aggression. Right, got age going out. A couple of years. Right. I should choke as well. Agent what's discovered. Unhappiness among the peasantry. They have new... Right. Doesn't sound like they're a monarchy actually. So I can't vassal them up anyway. Diplo vassal. So unhappiness among the peasantry. Lose a ton of money or gain prestige. Right, I'll take the money lost there. Okay. Governor dies in New Sweden. Right, I want the admin guy definitely. Okay. Spread discoveries. Zambezi. Tobacco and Catawba. Looks like Burger just got wrecked. So yeah, France has been pretty much lost all its territory twice and then come back. So they're very strong again. So they've got a capital there, and they took a town territory up here. Right, they caused a lot of aggressive expansion though, so France may have angered a few people. Not sure I can... Well, not that much at all actually, 1.41. Spread discoveries, Madagascar. Right, we finished changing culture there. Right, so Lithuania now should lose their core. It's going to take 50 years, as long as I'm not at war with them, I think. Right, so it's not crazy long. Right, just going to check a time a second. Okay, when I paused the record in a second then, I had a look at my trade, and I came to the conclusion it was a good time for me to spend some of my money. So what I've done is basically build docks in all of the Lubeck coastal provinces, and this will basically increase the trade power there. And later on I'll also, if I can get a couple more buildings in all of these areas, then I'll be able to build shipyards, which will increase my navy force limit. You need level 3 building basically, so you need docks in all your coastal provinces. So my money's gone down a heck of a lot. My trade's still doing well. It's 25 oddish, and that's going to go up when these docks complete. And I've realised as well why all this power is being dragged out to here. Pomerania doesn't actually have their capital in that node. It's in the Lubeck node. So there's literally no one that has their capital within the Baltic anymore. So that's very useful for me, considering I'm collecting trade here now. Right, so back and then pause. Right. So I'll just wait until this exhaustion runs out, and then I'll declare war on the Americas again. Colonization of successful over here. I should have a look at who's exactly within a coalition as well. So Hainaut is in a coalition against France, and there's a couple of nations here. I don't think I want to get them out though, so I'll keep them in. Conversion of Memel is successful. Now I don't think I'll change the Polish culture. I don't really care if Poland has a core on me or not, to be honest. I don't really need to be friendly with them. If I conquered the Brandenburg territory, then I'd probably be trying to take territory of Poland over here actually, so. Okay, so Mainz has just entered the coalition. That's 3 nations who've joined now, so that means they probably get the Casus Belli army, the really good one. So that is a bit of an issue. I may start to put some diplomats over here to improve relations in a bit. It's the major nations that I don't want joining the coalition now. Right, we're going to Casus Belli on Portugal. And Spirit Discovery is Mozambique. Friesland revolts again. Wow. Local autonomy or massive rebellion. My maintenance isn't on currently, so that's a problem. Right, so let's check out Friesland. The supply here is 47. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this army over here. I'm going to get my conquistador back. Where are you? It's over here. Let's get him back. He can go in the army over here. Now I'm going to let this event run, I think. I believe that the top one's picked. If you don't choose an option within 3 months. So I'm just going to do that and keep my maintenance on for a bit. And I'll move this army over as well, since we have enough supply. Right. What does that do? That gets rid of... Oh, it's all local, that one is. Manpower, missionary. Do I need... How long does it last for? 10 years. I do actually want to convert it, though. So I'm not going to take that. Yeah, I'll just wait for the rebels. I've got a religious unity mission, so I do want to complete it. Friesland and diplomat arrived back from France, so they're still rivaling us. Switch. Do I want to get anyone out of the coalition? I actually really want this territory to connect my land, so I want to... Oh, that's Magdeburg actually, not Mainz. Yeah, I'll try and get Mainz out. Maybe. Send that. I think this is to do with the Dutch rebellions. This could be a real problem actually. Need to check the event out in between videos. England just broke the alliance to Aragon. Good. When the manpower comes back, they may be the next target. Claim fabricated on Hanover. Right, so 5 days time I'll make another claim in the area. I'll do Brunswick. Right. Naval supplies. Aragon entered the alliance again. I don't know what they're playing at. New governor in Sweden. Diplomats back from Portugal. I'll make a claim on Heller. Never pronounce it quite right. Fabricate claim. Right, so what guy have I got? I've got the admin guy. I'd actually lose Liberty Desire by keeping him, so I'm gonna do that. I'll lose Prestige as well though. Right. Should have a look. What's their admin in over here now? Actually, Swedish Columbia have admin 14. So what idea have they picked? They picked they picked offensive, so they can't colonize yet either. And I wouldn't be surprised if all my other ones picked that as well. Which is a real pain, so I'm going to have to do all the colonizing over here. Right, so I've done a diplomat, haven't I? Oh, can I raise tariffs? Can I, should I? Oh, I forgot all about that. I should do this over here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll do another one. 6. And what about the rest? I think I'll keep the rest like that. Right. Agent was discovered. It's probably going to cause a ton of anger. Right, so Dutch Patriots. Their morale's pretty crap actually. I still haven't upgraded my military tech either yet. Bremen just joined the coalition. That's probably good since I want to take that territory. Open Hands are joined now as well. Right, so we've won the Battle of Friesland. They can move out. And right, so I think I'm going to call that an end of the video. Right, just before I go, I'll actually turn down my maintenance in case I forget at the start of the next one. Right, so that's it for this video. In the next video, I'm going to be continuing to try and get down my war exhaustion. And I'll probably attack the natives again over in the New World. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.